I'm invisible, right? Can you see me?
Can't see your legs.
That's good. Nobody wants
That's
to.
pretty face.
Nobody wants to see my legs, anyways. I promise you. Hey, it's Chris Niccolls here from Bow River Troutfitters, and today I want to talk to you a little bit about how trout see, how they detect their food, how our flies appear to them, and of course, as you can tell from my getup, how do we appear to the fish? Now this is very important because especially for the beginning angler, we spend so much time focusing on casting well, presenting well, using the right gear and the right flies. But if you're spooking the fish, if they know you're there, it doesn't matter how well you cast, they're just not going to take your fly. Now, as you can see right now, we're approaching the bank, but the sun is coming right down onto my face here. And you want to be conscious of where the light is because you're casting a shadow. If that goes onto the fish's holding water, you're going to spook them. So always consider where the light's coming from or get low. We're going to talk more about that in just a bit. So what do we want to keep in mind when we're getting into the water? Things like this. If you're fishing with friends, don't yell at them, don't make a lot of sound. When you are walking down to the bank, look for soft mud and grass to step on. It transmits far less sound than heavy rock and hard, solid surfaces. On top of that, avoid round gravel and rocks. If you step on it and it rolls, it makes a tremendous amount of noise, whether it's up on the bank or definitely in the water. On top of that, go slow and go low. Move slowly, move your feet carefully. I know you're gonna feel really silly, but you'll be amazed how much closer you can get to the fish that you're stalking. Now, I know right off the bat, a lot of you guys are thinking, well, is this really necessary? Do we really have to do this? Hasn't gray waders and plaid shirts worked great for a long time? And absolutely. And you know, there's really two ways that we can approach wary fish. I mean, one way is we keep our distance. You get good at long distance casting, get your accuracy good, and then you're never even close to the fish to spook them in the first place. But we have to understand that that's not always possible. There's a lot of situations where you're gonna have wind, you're gonna have conflicting currents, or you're gonna have obstacles like bushes, trees, cliff faces, where you just do have to physically get close. So if you put some effort into enhancing your ability to stay undetected, to be quiet, and to approach those fish carefully, you can get closer, you can get more accurate casts, and you will catch more fish. Now, trout actually have really amazing eyes, so let's just talk about how they see the world. So first off, trout are responsive to different changes in brightness, and they certainly see full color. I think the key thing to remember about trout is they get really keyed into their local surroundings. What they see day to day becomes very normal, and if anything stands apart from that, it's really going to set them off. The common doctrine's always been to wear muted colors, gray tones, khakis, beiges, and they do see a full range of colors. So if you're wearing bright oranges, reds, pinks, bright blues, they can see that, and it's not something that they normally see in their environment. It will make them wary. Now keep in mind also, trout have really good vision to both sides of their bodies, definitely in front of them and above them. The only blind spots that they really have are right in front of their nose and then behind their tail. So the key thing is, yeah, if you can approach from below the fish, that's always the safest. But sometimes you have to approach from the side or from above a fish, and keep in mind that they also move position, and inevitably you might find yourself in their field of vision. So the best thing to do is stay low. They can only see about 10 degrees above the horizon. If you're low, you can often stay in that blind spot there as well. And wearing colors like this in a camo pattern, it's not gonna hurt, it's only gonna help. You break up your pattern, you blend in with the environment so that even if you are in their field of vision, it enhances your chances of staying discreet. Okay, so hopefully you found all that information useful, but I do want to talk about the gear that's making this possible today. We're very excited about these. We just got these in. This is the brand new Simms G3 guide waders, but in a proprietary Vail designed camo. So you get all the same great stuff. It's reinforced, it's Gore-Tex and breathable, gravel guards, great pockets. I mean, they're just fantastic waders. But on top of that, this camo design pattern is specifically to thwart trout. Now you could certainly use these for waterfowling, hunting and stuff like that too, absolutely. But it's made for us anglers specifically. So, you know, if it gets you just that little bit closer to the fish or spooks less fish, gets you more numbers, I think that's a great thing to have. And on top of that, you know, if you feel that camo's not your thing, you want to wear the gray waders, you want to wear the bright pink hats, by all means do it. It is your time on the water. A lot of the lessons you learned today will help you whether you wear these or not. But I think I look pretty good in these. They're slimming, so that's definitely a good thing for me. I'm getting up there in the years. And so let us know what you think in the comments below. Do you think this is an effective pattern, something that could really aid your fishing? Feel free to check our Instagram channel out, tweet to us, let us know what you think. But otherwise, we hope you found this useful, and we'll be back with more stuff very soon.